Racism's allowed here. I've even talked to the owner about it.
Apparently we're not Nazis, and I'm not supposed to, like, say things like that, but, you know, it's, it's great.
Gmod. You know it, you love it, and if you've never played it, chances are you've seen something related to this game before. Released in 2005, Garry's Mod would play a significant role in shaping early internet culture. At that time, the world was starting to change in a way not seen before. The at-home computer was becoming as ubiquitous as the toaster, and online culture, specifically that of video games, was for the first time really making its way into the mainstream. Nowadays, you have kids who want to grow up and be the next big streamer. Your favorite YouTuber has more name recognition than half of Hollywood, and celebrities are playing Fortnite with this guy.
Because the fucking youth of society. You shut up when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, we're actually cooked. As time passes, people and things tend to change. They grow, they fade. But Garry's Mod feels like stepping into a time capsule. Not a single structure has eroded more than it already was, yet nothing's been added to. And what I've found is the people in this world feel just as unchanged.
Hey, what you doing in the middle of the street, huh?
I don't know if
Just coming to check the motel out, I guess.
You look like you need a job there, buddy.
I'd love one. So our first stop in this strange ecosystem is one of Gmod's many 1980s RP servers. What you're watching right now was, without exaggeration, around an hour and a half's worth of training I had to do just to get involved. During this training, I learned that the mob owned a local restaurant called Dantino's, where I would be required to work at and clock in-game hours to the clan's Discord. This made perfect sense because who doesn't love to get off work on a Wednesday only to come home and work on your video game? One juicy steak coming right up.
Thanks. Yeah.
I come here to AFK and here you fucking backyard. Don't you get a fucking seat story? I swear, if they're stained, I'm gonna tell Sil and he's gonna whip your ass.
You should try the Dantino meal.
Hey ma'am, can you not bring this drama into our restaurant, please? We don't like yelling. Okay.
What the fuck? Do you know who I am?
He doesn't like yelling.
How's your steak, sir?
It's awesome. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Gerald. Gerald Based.
It's thank you for a steak, Joe. Based.
Absolutely. Let me know if I can get you anything else.
Can I speak with you, Mr. Based?
Can I ask you something? Is this your broad sitting on my table over here?
Okay. Alright.
What the fuck?
Apparently in Australia they're not talking about it, but allegedly that anyone over 16 will have to provide ID to go on Google or certain apps now too. And then you won't get your Centrelink if you post something silly.
From like the United States is this fucking new social media immigration thing, bro.
Go back to where if the top person gets hired for the top job, no bullshit. If you fuck up, you get called out for it, you get punished, a proper punishment, and bring back crime. Like, if you fuck up, you go to jail. That'll fix a lot of problems.
So I quickly learned that the RP element takes a clear backseat in this server, and the overall social aspect of it really shines through. it just left me feeling like there was something I was missing out on. A deeper layer to the people that live within this world. And with some searching, I quickly found exactly what I was looking for. Is the LSS racist at all?
Everyone's racist.
Okay.
You've got mail.
The internet in its early years was in many ways comparable to the Wild West. Full of freedom and uncertainty, it was the new frontier. The current state of the online space is nearly unrecognizable compared to the grittiness the World Wide Web once boasted. Like many modern applications, it's become sterile, hyper-regulated, and bloated with advertisements. For better or for worse, I've found that Garry's Mod has preserved a lot of the aspects of the old internet. The active communities in Garry's Mod are in a sense a sort of nuclear fallout, a glimpse of an event that's long since passed. Some of it's good, some of it's awful, most of it's just weird, but for better or for worse, it's preserved.
Apparently we're not Nazis, and I'm not supposed to, like, say things like that, but, you know, it's, it's great.
So if you're not familiar with 1942 RP, it's essentially exactly what it looks like, but no one's allowed to say it. We're in 1940s Germany, but somehow we are actually the good guys in this version of events. I could dive into the lore, but all you really need to know is that this server is one step further into the soft white underbelly of Garry's Mod. One has to ask themselves, do the regular visitors of this place come here for the fun, or are they here to exercise their only opportunity for power? I decided the only way to get a true view of this crowd was to become one of them. So I made a profile under the convincing name Gretel Begburger, and I got to work.
Are you completely inept? I'm trying to have two conversations at once here, and I've asked for help with this multiple times. Can you help him get his fucking equipment while I deal with something? I've given him money. Can you stop being there? I've said can somebody please assist with this while I've been trying to have a conversation?
Yes, of course.
He needs to transfer him in. And I'm trying to do 1,000 things at fucking once, and you're all stood there being useless like fucking blocks of cheddar while I've asked you to do something. So fucking help him get him in while
let's get your description first.
Transfer. Jesus. Fucking lackluster around here these days. Genuinely how inept some cunts are. It drives me mental.
But trust me. Live the Empire. Glory to White Rose.
I mean, this is usually where the
glory
Kaiser
to the White
Guard
Rose,
is. We
glory
get
to the
Shrine,
Kaiser, and glory to the crown,
go
my
to
friend. How
Lapo.
that?
Follow me. By the way, their whole Ale to the Kaiser is basically just Hail Hitler. It's their version.
I kind of sounded like that.
I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Is that a chick?
I really hope so.
Yeah, I noticed that. There's like chicks on here too. It's interesting.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I'm interested as to what's going on there psychologically, but you know, it's not my place to ask.
I didn't think girls would play this game.
So in Italy, in Germany actually, it is illegal to be an Italian because we don't allow Italians into the country. It means you're an illegal immigrant.
Wait, why don't we allow Italians?
Because we're at war with Italy. They're our enemy. Well, Japan's an ally, I think. Isn't Japan an ally?
No, they're not. No.
Never mind. Japan doesn't. No, we see them as heretics. Japanese people.
Who are we
Filthy,
friends with?
disgusting people who believe in a false god. Yes, they're barbarians. The Japanese, the Italians, the Russians. They're all the same, really. No real difference.
What I quickly found out after spending some time here is that at its core, this is a power simulator. And sure, there are plenty of people here that are just passing through and goofing off for the time being, but for the regulars, you know, you're dumping hours and hours, you're spending real life money all in hopes to climb the ranks and subsequently gain more control over the lesser subjects here. What I find so ironic is that the veterans of this server claim that there's zero correlation between this virtual world and one of the darkest periods of human history, all the while mirroring the exact same behavior types directly attributed to a very specific dictatorship from the early 20th century.
Is there?
We can make them just hang in front of the Reichstag, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but that's like everyone does that though. I feel like if we put a traitor sign on him, drag him like behind a Mercedes.
Put him in front of the military base, like on a tree.
What if we just try a timeout? What if we just try a timeout, and if he does it again, then we'll kill him?
Oh no, he disrespected the emperor. There's no timeouts.
Disrespect the emperor? Did you? How dare you?
I didn't disrespect the emperor. Just said I've never seen him and he's not on much.
Absolutely disgusting.
Wouldn't really call that disrespect. Just call it a fact. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding. Says a bridesmaid to a groom.
Fire one bullet.
Listen, he just said fire one bullet. You guys are a bit.
I was in the
the
car.
one that said something about me being on my period.
Oh,
yeah, so you can't claim that we disrespect you.
The word period. I don't even think I've used the word period in maybe months.
Yeah, but
Who
you
uses that? What?
Lock in.
Oh,
not
lock in. Yeah, lock in. What do you mean lock in? He just transformed into a citizen. I'm already gone.
Chances hard, Fred Rebel.
Riding with your bitch, got a tens in me pocket and a bottle full of tricks, 5 racks in the bank, put it all up on me.
So I really thought that this 1942 server would be as ridiculous as it got. I was sure that I had found the deepest layer of Garry's mod. But what I found next was shocking. Our final stop in this journey through Gmod hosts, without a doubt, the most uncanny group of specimen we've come across so far. Garry's Mod Cinema is a popular server genre that's been around for ages. The stated purpose of these servers is to offer players a social space where you can watch movies together or just hang out. Unfortunately, due to lack of moderation, cinema servers quickly devolved into cesspools of weirdos who nefariously prey on susceptible individuals. The most well-known cinema platform is Swamp Cinema, and boy, it's had its fair share of controversies. Just so we're on the same page, let's take a look at the rules posted on Swamp Cinema's website. And if you would, take notice of the first items listed here. Not only are these rules at the very top of the page, the fact that they even have to be stated proves this server has had plenty of issues in this area. What's worse is that the problem continues to fester. I was here for 5 minutes before I stumbled into this conversation.
Cartel shit? I guess you gotta fucking take that shit off. Because I've seen a lot of that shit already, dog.
Yeah.
Like also,
it's Gmod and it's the fucking one of the biggest G-generated servers. Yeah.
What brings
That's
y'all
all
to this
I did to
server?
say. First was the chaos, the randomness, what's happening, and now it's just talking with people, hanging out, drinking, taking drugs.
Okay, do you see some pretty weird stuff?
Oh yeah.
It's always weird here.
I got a chance to interview one of the players we were just talking to. Here's what he had to say about Swamp Cinema.
The server started like from golfing and all that, but I guess plain and simple. It used to be really bad back in the day, I think. From the videos I witnessed, racism, a lot of just inappropriate content, just a lot of variety of people, and just how some of them were like actually. 3 months ago, there was a guy that he posted a fucking like I don't know how to describe this, like very in an interview way, or I just want to like bluntly.
You're fine. Just say it bluntly.
Bluntly, it was a naked and it was kind of fucked up and got banned out of like 5 minutes.
So as you can see, this is a great place for you and all your friends to hang out. And outside of all the disgusting things that were just mentioned, the rest is basically just mayhem.
Only protective theater makes people like groggy and shit.
What are you guys doing?
Fucking hanging out, mate.
What do you have to say about it? I mean, tell me a little about what you think about this environment.
Well, what's on your mind?
It's full of fucking retards.
Racism's allowed here. I've even talked to the owner about it. Racism's allowed here. So is homophobia. So I handle it. It happens. I know. You'll get used to it. There's gonna be swastikas in the sandbox. People are gonna start screaming the N-word sometimes. Of course, you know, the occasional fag, which I can say I'm a transgender woman.
The more time I've spent here, the more I've realized that Garry's Mod is a place for everyone and no one at the same time. It's a place for casuals like you and I to hop on and have a laugh, but it's also a place where the fringes of society meet. Groups that have been cast out the furthest by the mainstream have set their roots deepest in this place. And just like the dilapidated architecture here, old and never changing, the communities in Garry's Mod will remain a reflection of the best and worst parts of internet culture.
Are you a tranny?
Yeah, I be on hormones, dude.